everybody, it's me, Akasha Wolf, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing, first impression review on the Dawg helmet. And I'm here with my boyfriend, the motorcycle boss, who has a channel that focuses on maintenance for motorcycles and stuff like that. And basically he's here to approve it and give you guys more knowledge on helmets, because I don't know everything, but he's been riding for years and knows what you need to be looking for when it comes to helmets. So you'll be able to get a better understanding on the helmet itself to see if it's actually worth your money. Here's the box. It's huge. And it took like forever to get here. This, the Dawg helmet is from, I believe, Europe? Is that what you said?
I believe so. Yeah, Europe or the UK, something like that.
Yeah, it takes a while to get it. For those of you who don't know what the Dawg helmet is, it's also called the Dark Knight helmet. The reason why I picked this helmet was because, one, it's unique. Two, the helmet that the bike that I want to get is going to be green and purple. And when I'm riding that bike and people look at it, I don't want them to be like, oh, green and purple, Kawasaki. I want them to think green and purple, Joker, because they see this helmet that looks like a Batman helmet. So, try to get this open without cutting my fingers off and breaking anything in the box. Yes. Helmet belt is what he said. Plus I love anime, and this reminds me of, is it Durarara? Hopefully I said that right. Durarara. But it's not exactly Durarara, but it's awesome. Do I get two baggies?
It's a backup visor.
Oh, cool. See, he knows way more than I do. I'm over here just making crap up. This is the first helmet I purchased. The helmet that I've been using was actually his helmet. It was just a backup helmet for passengers. That thing is old as heck. Ooh. So this is the visor, I guess, or backup visor.
It might be a smoke.
Really?
Well, or clear. It might be the clear.
Okay.
Yep, clear.
It's a clear visor. Hopefully it's not clear on the helmet. I don't think it is, but I don't want clear on my helmet because my eyes are super sensitive to the sun.
And it's UV 400 protected, so.
That?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, well then. As you can see, I'm so excited. Let's see. Dun dun dun! Oh my god, I'm so happy! It looks so cool! Oh my goodness. It looks so beastie. If you look really close, it looks like it's making an angry face, which is freaking awesome. It has holes. What are the holes for, motorcycle boss?
Intake vents, so that you can cool you down. When you're riding through, you can get air coming in to cool you down. And then you should have exhaust vents as well.
Is that what this is?
That's an intake vent. What that does normally is when you have air coming through the front of the helmet, it creates a wall on the back of the visor to keep it from fogging. So you have an air wall on the back of the visor.
It has a little doggy in the background. You got not in the background. In the back, you probably won't be able to see unless like I get super close. Inside, it looks like a very legit helmet as well. It doesn't look like something very cheap made. It's very clean and nice in there. When I pictured getting this helmet, I was a little iffy, thinking maybe because it looks like this and all crazy and stuff that it wouldn't be a good quality helmet. What should we be looking for when it comes to this helmet for like safety and stuff like that?
Okay, let me see. Safety wise, first thing you want to look for is the sticker in the back. If you can read this here, it says DOT, as in, I don't know if you guys can see that. It says DOT approved. DOT stands for the Department of Transportation. At least in the U.S., we have to have a minimum of DOT approval in order for this to be legal to be ridden on the street. And basically, DOT is just a test type that has to be passed in order for the helmets to be distributed in the U.S. and to be considered safe. There's also ECE, which is the European rated version, I guess. I don't know of any American-made helmets that are ECE rated. But there's also Snell rated, which is supposedly a slightly more rugged test than DOT, and ECE is almost on the same level as Snell. So whenever you get a helmet and you're looking for safety, the first thing you want to look for is a minimum of DOT, but me personally, I have to have at least 2, DOT and Snell or ECE. Mm-hmm. But this one only has 1, so that's a huge knockoff for me, and I told her that a while back, but she likes style over function, so.
I think it's going to do the job because it's approved by someone. It's not just, it doesn't have anything.
So the other thing you want to look for, safety-wise, is you want to look for these D-rings. Some helmets, they don't have this particular style, but you should. I don't know if you can see this, but it's for these straps on the helmet. You want to make sure that these are like a quality metal, and normally you can tell just by clacking them around and you can hear them. I'm not the biggest fan of this metal, but it does seem like it will work okay. Something that's nice to have is these little clips on the back of these straps, and you can see this little yellow clip on the back of this one. You want to have these little things, because if you don't and you tie this up and you go riding, this little strap will just flap around and slap you all over the place, so it's nice to be able to actually pin it, hang it up. Looking at the neck roll, which is all back here, you normally want to see like a clearly defined roll, at least in the back of the neck, to support the spine, support the back of the neck in case of an accident.
And this has a pretty defined one.
No.
It doesn't?
Because for one, if you look here,
it squishes.
It's supposed to be squishy, but notice how it only deforms like a ½ inch before it actually hits a wall. So that isn't very protected, because if you get in an accident and your head gets thrown, it's going to be, you're already going to have this depressed slightly, and then when you get in an accident, you hit a wall. That's not very nice.
Well, we're going to see how it feels with like comfort after.
I'm also noticing that this thing came out already, but that's just a clip. Let me just put that back in.
Sorry if you guys hear like a creaking, squeaky noise in the background here and there. That's this drawer. As we like lean back on it, it's creating that weird sound. So
one thing I can say I'm happy about is up here on the forehead area, there's actually a good amount of cushion. I don't know how that's going to hold up over time, but you want to feel that? Because on some helmets, you put this on and then it just feels like a hard ridge right here.
Oh no.
And you don't like that. But so it actually has a good amount of padding there, so I'm happy. Cheek pads are really fluffy, so that's good. And even like right here on the side of the neck, that's really fluffy. They're really fluffy, which is nice. That's going to be really comfortable. And I want to look at the tracks inside. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me see if I can get you to a point that you can. But inside the helmet, on the roof of the head, there's little grooves in there. And that is for the air grooves. So when air goes in through here, it goes inside the helmet and follows those channels. And then it is allowed to exit out the back of the helmet through these exhaust vents. Which you have one here, and there's one back here, and there's one over here as well. So you have 2 intakes, 3 exhaust, and these are, I want to say forward exhaust. Oh wait,
yeah,
no, they're intakes.
That's cool.
That is really.
But it looks like it's just style, but it's actually one of those vents, and it moves back and forth. So it blends in really, really well, and I think that's super cool. But some people might think that if you knock this around, these might break off or they might chip, but they're actually really bendy and flexible, so you don't have to worry about that, and you shouldn't be dropping it on the floor in the first place, because usually if you do something like that, you're supposed to replace the helmet, right?
Helmets are made for one impact.
Yeah. So that really sucks one impact. It's so pretty though. So now I'm going to put this on. Alright, let's put it on. Let's get some makeup in it. Makeup on my face. Oh snap.
How's the fit?
It is... Hold on. I gotta open it so I can be heard somewhat. It fits so good. Like, it doesn't feel super tight to where I can't handle it, but you can tell it's a lot tighter than the helmet I used to have. The helmet that I had before, I think, was 2 or 3 sizes bigger than this. Because this is a smaller, extra small.
That one was a large.
Yeah. It was 2 sizes too big for me. And this is crazy. I love it. I love it a lot. It's so comfortable.
Stay there. So I'm going to move it around. Keep your head looking forward, okay?
Okay. Is that bad?
That's bad.
Huh?
That's bad. Keep looking forward.
Oh no. Ow!
What, did it hurt your ear?
No, you're like twisting my neck.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to keep your head forward. Okay. That's not good.
So is it too big for me?
It's probably one size too big, possibly.
You think I can get like more padding in it?
Some companies make thicker padding. I don't know if they do. They might. We'd have to look on the website. But side to side, you seem okay. Like, keep your head forward.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like you move that much on the side. But that's where you can basically eat a burger. Or here, you can probably get a drink, you know? Like,
well, with
that's too much movement up and down. If
Yeah.
we tried if I got my helmet and we tried to do that, I wouldn't even be able to get half that much movement.
So basically, this is probably a size too big for me.
It might be.
It might be.
Did we get a small or an extra small?
This might be, I'm not totally sure.
How's the forehead though?
It might be an extra small. The forehead is really good. I'm going to make this a little bit tighter.
Is that a comfortable tightness?
Yeah. Because I'm wondering if that's what it is. Yeah, it doesn't move as much if I tighten it. Oh. Well, that's because the way you did it.
No, that's how you test the fitment.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to see if there's any way I can get thicker padding for this. Because I'm wondering if this doesn't get any smaller. Because I think this is a smaller and extra small. So far it doesn't seem like this helmet's going to be boss approved.
No.
But, yeah. But I think that for the most part, it's a lot better than what I have. We're going to try to work on making it to where it's a lot more safe. Maybe thicker padding and stuff. Because he's saying that that's not good. But side to side, it's good. Up, it's not too horrible. But down, that's not good. Especially if something hits me back here, it'll probably push it.
With how far it goes down, I can probably take the helmet off doing that. And that's not what you want.
Really?
No, I'm saying in extreme cases, you can probably just easily just take it off going that direction. So, ready to do your weak test?
Do you want to try to see if you can actually take it off that way?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Alright, so I'm going to be taking this for a test on the motorcycle, and we're going to see how much this actually affects your riding, because he does have a mohawk on his actual helmet, and that made it difficult. Was it difficult to turn your head, or?
Well, like, the fins try to make you stay straight, and then when you try to look over your shoulder, the wind hits the side of it and tries to push your head. And for like the first week, it was annoying, and then I got used to it. So same thing will probably happen to you.
Yeah, it made me think about like my tongue piercing when I first got it. It was like I could feel it all the time. I was afraid it was going to rip off my tongue while I was eating. But then after a good amount of time, I didn't know that I had it in my mouth. Totally forgot that I had a tongue piercing. So we're going to see how much the ears are going to affect your riding. Alright everybody, so I've had this helmet for about like probably 2-3 weeks already. I don't know if it's been that long. But I took it out for a test drive and everything, and I even put in my Bluetooth. But what I found out is that this padding right here does not come out at all. So it makes putting a Bluetooth in really freaking difficult. Like, you'd probably have to get that double-sided tape stuff and put it on your actual helmet and have it sticking on the side right there. I squished the part in as much as I could and try to like screw it in and make it stick. It's not the most stable thing, so that's like a pretty big con when it comes to this. I took this out for a test drive, and when it comes to the Mohawk, like for those of you out there who have a Mohawk on your helmet, the wind can cause major difficulty with turning your head and stuff like that, and you have to like fight with the wind. But with this, it keeps your head straight for the most part, and then once you try to turn your head, it's not that difficult, but then it kind of puts your head in that direction, and it doesn't whistle. A lot of people thought that they would make like a sound or whatever, but it doesn't do that. The only time you get that is when you're making a weird turn. When you are in that turn, that's when it starts having a light whistle sound, but it's nothing too big and dramatic. It's not boss approved by my boyfriend. He doesn't like that it's not Snell or ECE, but it is DOT. It's also pretty heavy and it's pretty big on, but I like it, but he doesn't. What else? But yeah, so some of the things that's bad is it's not ECE or Snell approved, and putting a Bluetooth in is not the easiest thing in the world. It does have little slots for the speakers, but that's about it. Getting the actual Bluetooth onto the helmet, you would have to probably do the double-sided tape and whatnot for it. If you guys could just let me know how the camera quality is. I'm actually doing this on my phone. My camera that I usually use took a nosedive, and I sent it in to get it fixed. But let me know what you guys think about the quality. And another thing, you can't remove the padding for cleaning. It's pretty sad. There's like some padding that can be removed, but this stuff on the side does not come out. It's like there's freaking crap pinning it in, and you can't take it off. It's ridiculous. But it's hard because it does look really good. It does catch a lot of eyes, and you do get a lot of compliments with this. So if you enjoy, I guess, showing off and whatnot, then this is for you. But not necessarily the safest thing to have. Another thing too, I also tested all the little holes and stuff. You get pretty good airflow, and the visor works really well in the daytime and at night. You can see through it very clearly at night. In the daytime, it does protect your eyes, which that is such a plus for me because my eyes are super sensitive to sunlight, and this is perfect for my eyes. I'm able to look up and see and whatever, which is good for when I actually ride more myself, because most of the time I'm on a bike, I'm as a passenger, and it didn't necessarily matter that I couldn't see because I was just sitting on the back. I just closed my eyes the whole time. But with this, I can have my eyes open now, and it's actually worse having this as a passenger because then your head goes like this. Because the wind from his mohawk, like my boyfriend has a mohawk, so then like the wind is going past his little mohawk and it's hitting my ears and it's going like this. And when it was like basically being on the bike as a rider, it kept the head straight, and then when you would turn your head, it would go like that. But yeah, I like it. A lot of riders out there might not like it because of safety, but so far it seems really good, and I guess it's really up to you on what you're looking for when it comes to a helmet, and it's up to you to decide whether or not you think that this is worth your money. So yeah, I hope that video was helpful and gave you a lot of information on basically the helmet itself, and maybe you'll decide you want it. I don't know. Let me know if you have any questions about it in the comments below, and I'll try to respond to them as best as I can. If not, my boyfriend will probably look at it and give you guys the answers if I can't provide them for you. Also, check out his channel. He's the Motorcycle Boss. He does DIY videos for motorcycles, maintenance, and whatnot on bikes. So go check him out. So you guys, I hope that was helpful. Please let me know down in the comments below what other kinds of videos you would like to see. And comment, like, subscribe. Give me some feedback on what I can do better. Talk to you guys later. Bye.